Now, earlier this week, I interviewed a lady called Kimberly, and she had the best advice going, I think. Stay positive. We also focused on humanity. This week, I want to turn our attention to the question, do you have your motivation still? And I do have a lovely, lovely young lady with me today that will be able to answer my question. So I would love to welcome the great, young, lovely Steph. So Steph, if I can bring you into the interview now, how are you finding the whole lockdown?
Well, thank you very much for having me on here. I'm not finding the lockdown too bad. With that being said, I'm not really going out too much.
No, that's fair enough, because everyone we speak to is saying that we don't go out and we don't do this or we do that, etc. type thing. Do you find the lockdown has really impacted on yourself personally?
I think a little bit. So I haven't been able to see my boyfriend for quite a while. I think the last time I properly saw him was around Christmas.
Wow.
Which, considering we've been together 5 years.
Is he not in your bubble?
Well, we both live with other people, so we can't actually form a bubble.
And do you think that's a bigger impact when you're in a shared household, that you're not allowed to actually invite people into that household to mix because of the other residents there in your household with you?
Yeah, I think that's definitely a big impact on it.
Do you feel you've lost some of the humanity there because of you're being told you're not allowed to socialise, even with your partner?
I think to an extent, yes. But then we found other ways to socialise, either through video chat. We've both taken up a lot of gaming.
About your motivation, are you feeling motivated to want to go out, to want to make things better? Do you find yourself wanting it just to end quickly and hopefully?
Yes, I think so. But I think, I don't know, with how things are going, don't see that happening too much. But whatever I can do to try and do my part.
Yes, no, that's perfect. And I think that's one of the other things we can have a look on is what we should all have individually. That will be one of the things that, thank you for that topic there. One of the things that I can look at in another show as well about, do we all have our own parts to play in this, or do we just go along like sheep doing what the government are saying? Do you think the government is doing all they can to help us prevent a long-term endeavour with the whole corona?
I think at the moment they're doing their best. If anyone else was in charge, I don't know if they'd really do things too much different with the lockdowns. I mean, the cases were rising, so they did what they had to do to try and protect everyone.
I think that's probably one of the better attitudes I've heard, because some people are saying, oh, the government is just stopping us, or the government are just telling us no, the government are just saying this, no. But I think that's actually the best way to look at it, is with the current situation, they are doing what they have to do to try and prevent and keep us safe. I think that's actually a very good point and a valid point, because no one else in the country, in the world, by the looks of it, some other countries, is doing the right thing. Even with, at the moment, the new President Biden, I'm just thinking, will his goal be achieved? And I think that's 100 million every single day in America. I know America's bigger than us, but do you think that will actually come to some sort of resolution over there in America as well?
I'm not sure. I don't know if they've got the facilities to be able to vaccinate as many people as they are hoping to. But I think if they're proceeding with the vaccine, then I think they're going in the right direction.
Do you think watching the TV, hearing plans from the Prime Minister or from government bodies, do you think that actually gives people motivation, or do you think that actually dwells people's motivation to be less or down to what it should be?
I'll be honest, I don't keep up with the latest updates. I find them on Facebook. A lot of other people that I know do, and they're always moaning about the latest updates. I think when people are watching the live updates, I think they do dwell on it. They take it more to heart, whereas I try and avoid watching too much of it.
What's your whole, very quickly, what's your whole impression of the vaccine? Do you agree with it? Even though it's proven it's not 100% that you'll live, you can still catch it, but then you become a carrier of COVID. Are we ever going to get rid of the whole corona and COVID? We can't exactly destroy it. All we can do is keep spreading it around.
I don't think that we'll completely get rid of it. but I think that we'll be able to build up the antibodies to be able to fight it off.
Hopefully turn it into like the common flu or the common cold. Oh, you've got corona, mate. Oh, you can't come to school today. I hope we get to that point somewhere. It just feels like a very, very long haul journey at the moment, where we're having to go left, right, forward, backwards, jump, crawl, you know, all them different situations in life at the moment, where it's just very, what are we doing and where are the results? The results don't seem to be showing that quickly at the moment, and that's where it's just very, oh God, how long have we got to go through this? And I know all my viewers there at home, you're talking to you again at home, I know all of you will be thinking the same. How long is this going to go on? Share your thoughts with me again. Let me know what you guys are all thinking at home, and leave your comments below. And as you can see today, I have the lovely young Steph on the line with me, having this interview. You know, it could be you as well. Any of you, please email me. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you want to hear. We are here for you, and we want to all be united in this situation. Now, going back to Steph quickly again, we just want to ask, overall, with your general impressions of what's going on at the moment and how we're all coping with it, do you see light at the end of the tunnel?
I think eventually we'll get there, but how long it takes, I don't know. But I'm hopeful that it will happen eventually.
It goes back to the question of how long will it be? What are we doing? Are we doing this for a purpose? Can we be seen to be doing the right thing? To my viewers and to Steph on the line, to me, that is hopefully what we're working towards at the moment. Because here I am, the great Lou Talks lockdown specialist, as I like to call myself at the moment. That's what my channel's here for. We're here to help you. Just the very last one, with the whole COVID, do you think that we will get back to normality?
Normality is a bit of a trying to think of the word. Well, yeah. I think normality is going to be different to the normality that we knew, but I think there'll be a new normal.
There'll be a new perspective on humanity as well. There'll be a new perspective on what is normal. There'll be a new perspective on, can we go out for a pint? You know, that whole scenario on everything, I reckon will just change completely, and it'll be whatever we make it now, and it won't be what we're used to beforehand. It may not be the normal of before COVID, but it will be the new normal that we're all seeing now and that we all want to embrace to go forward with. Thank you so much for joining me today. As I say to all my viewers and to you as well, if you all want to come on again, please subscribe, comment, email me. I can get you on here. All we need is your camera, yourself, and I can ask you the questions that you want to know, that you actually want to be part of my show, and to just let everyone else hear what we're all thinking at the moment. But to the lovely Steph, thank you so much for coming on the show today and being another voice on the show that people can listen to and hear, just as a different input from us all here. So thank you so much, Steph.